Hey friends, vinyl community, Wes here checking in with my vinyl inbox for the month of June 2015. Hope everyone had a good month. Sorry this video is getting up a little late. I had a strange incident last week where I started fainting out of the blue, didn't know what was going on. Fainted 3 times. The first time I actually hit my head and cut it open. Just a scary day. Nobody knows what happened. I was in the emergency room for several hours. Not sure what was going on. Lots of tests and nothing really showed up. Haven't had any more symptoms since. I do have a scheduled appointment with a cardiologist to sort of go deeper and do some more tests in a couple weeks. But yeah, that was kind of scary. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, I'm doing better now. I feel okay, so hopefully won't revisit that. That was a scary day. I haven't really been in the hospital before. Haven't really had problems with my health before, so I don't know. Don't know a lot of new things. So let's go ahead and get into this. I was doing some shopping at Target back at the beginning of the month, I guess, sometime, and I was going by the CD section and happened to notice this CD reissue of the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers. It's a 2 CD set, kind of like they've been doing with the Led Zeppelin reissues, where the first CD is the original album remastered, and the second CD is outtakes from that album or that time period in the band's history. But one thing that sort of caught my eye here was on this little strip they included on the side of the CD. It says 2 CD plus vinyl, Target exclusive, includes original vinyl album. Vinyl is redeemable online and delivered directly to your door. Details inside package. So I thought, what the heck? That's a cool idea. You know, you buy the CD and then they send you the album as well on vinyl. Thought that was a neat idea, so I gave it a try. It was on sale for $17.99 that weekend. So it sounded good to me. 2 CD set and the album on vinyl for $18. So lo and behold, 2 weeks later, in the mail arrives copy of Sticky Fingers on vinyl. This is the single vinyl version they recently did a reissue series, as I said. They did it on vinyl as well. There's a two LP version as well with a working zipper. This is just the single LP version, made in France. I believe it is pressed at MPO in France, and they did a really excellent job with it. It's really, really quiet, a lot of dynamic range to it. Sounds really good. Yeah, there is, they did include a printed insert with some liner notes on it, so that was nice. There is no zipper or underwear or anything like that on this single LP version, but for $18 for free from buying a CD, what do you expect? And of course the vinyl itself with the nicely recreated labels. So yeah, I was really happy to get that, really happy to stumble across that deal. Really cool. I hope they do this more often. That was awesome to be able to do that. And so yeah, I really appreciate that and glad to get that in the collection. Sticky Fingers is sort of an album that has eluded me so far. I actually bought one at one time on eBay, I believe, and ended up returning it. It was in such bad shape, and every time I find it in the wild, it's in really bad shape or really, really expensive if you find one in really good shape. So to be able to get this reissue was really nice. Second thing I bought this month that was through the mail anyway, I was ordering a book for my mom for her birthday and needed to add on a little bit more money to be able to get to where I could get free shipping. So I was ordering through Barnes & Noble, which I hadn't really looked at their vinyl before. They have pretty good selection of vinyl on their website, and found this video game soundtrack to the video game Ho-Ho-Coom. I believe it's a PlayStation game, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, not sure which one. It's one of those very much Japanese graphical kind of, I guess, rhythm-based kind of games. I haven't really played it. Has a very electronic, ambient musician kind of soundtrack. You got Taiko, Matthew Deere, Osborne, Jeff White, Mishina, Ben Benjamin, and Shigeto are the 6 artists featured on this sort of sampler of the soundtrack. You do get a download code inside here that includes all 22 tracks from the video game. But yeah, this was a cool piece to pick up and add on and sort of save myself some on shipping. You do get a nice printed inner sleeve here. And then the vinyl itself is really cool. One of the reasons that caught my eye to pick this up is it's sort of a rainbow splattered and clear vinyl. Really cool look there. It's sort of getting lost in the background there in the shelves behind me. But yeah, this is a really cool piece of vinyl and really neat to sort of add this on and enjoy some of this electronic kind of music. Even though I haven't played the game, probably won't play the game. It's good music. It's good sort of ambient electronic video gamey kind of music. So that was a cool pickup. Got some scores here from Arrow's Aim Records here in Gainesville, Florida. Stopped there on my way to work one day. Picked up a Junk Culture by OMD from 1984. Sort of getting into a later period OMD. This is a little more commercial sounding, a little more poppy. But a good album and cool to pick this up. I think I paid $5 or $6 for this one. So not too expensive. It's really nice, really clean copy of this. Glad to have that. And then a few dollar bin pulls from Arrow's Aim as well. First thing we have here is a band called Science, East Coast Education. Didn't know anything about this, just liked the look of the cover and everything. Thought it was interesting looking, and it was in a dollar, it was in the dollar bin, and it was a new album from sometime in the 2000s anyway. Turns out this is kind of a hardcore, punky, screamy kind of band, so doesn't do it for me, not really my thing. So unfortunately, it's a disappointment. It is on white vinyl, so that's cool. So that was kind of a dollar bin fail for me, but fun nonetheless. Next thing I got here is the single to The Art of Noise. This is their theme song to the Dragnet movie that was made in the 80s. I haven't actually seen this movie. 1987 is when this was done, but I do like The Art of Noise, and this is a cool 12-inch single. Really enjoyed hearing that. That was worth $1. Got one more of these Warner Brothers sort of lost leader samplers that they used to sell on the inner sleeve of some of their records. You could send off $2 and get these in the mail. Nice 2 LP set samplers of Warner Brothers artists. This one's titled The Force. You got Ron Wood, John Sebastian, Marshall Tucker Band, Jethro Tull, Fleetwood Mac, Van Morrison, Greg Allman, bunch of great artists in here, and these are always cool to listen to and definitely worth picking up for $1 when you find them. I got an upgrade copy to the ABC album How to Be a Zillionaire, 1985 on this one. Really nice, clean copy, still in shrink, with the original insert and everything. So that was definitely worth picking up for $1 to upgrade that. Got a copy of The Rascals' Peaceful World. I hadn't seen this album before, but do like The Rascals okay. Definitely worth checking out, so give this one a try. It's got an interesting look to it, so for $1, I will give that a try. And the last thing I got for this month, saw this was reissued for Record Store Day. Of course, didn't buy the reissue on Record Store Day, but for $2 at a local sort of hipsterish thrift store, I found the Herman's Hermits Blaze album. Kind of a little bit more of a pop psyche album for them, but still very much sunshiny pop kind of stuff. But a good album, and definitely worth $2. Maybe not worth $20 for the Record Store Day reissue, but for $2, cool album to pick up. So those were my June 2015 albums. Hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, sorry it was a little bit late. Hopefully I won't have any more health issues. Thank you for watching. As I've said in past videos, this is a variety channel. I do a lot of different videos here. So I hope you find something interesting here. If you do, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.